I'm an Emmy award-winning camera operator with over 20 years experience at the highest network level. I've shot Super Bowls, Kentucky Derbies, Olympics, and even WrestleManias. I'm your host, Howie Zales, and I never thought of myself as an entrepreneur until recently, even though I own 3 businesses in the television production space. Are you afraid to start your own business? Are you struggling? Do your friends and family not understand what you do? The Unexpected Entrepreneur Show will share stories and inspire people with the entrepreneurial bug to take that daunting leap. Paul, roll the open. Welcome to the show. How did you get into this?
It was super unexpected. That's why I love the title of the show.
I say, man, if they can do it, I can do it.
I got to figure out how to spell that damn word if I'm going to be calling myself an entrepreneur.
I still can't. It's so funny.
My father was selling knishes and sold my mom a knish.
That's amazing. What a sale.
You had red hair for about the first 20 minutes I knew you, and then it went gray.
Welcome to the Unexpected Entrepreneur Show, our last show of 2021. Today's guest is Lori Calabrese, who's a teacher and an entrepreneur. Lori owns her own activewear business in addition to being a wife, mom of 2 teenage boys, and a first-grade teacher. And Lori's also a brain tumor survivor. She's an independent rep for Zyia, which sells premium activewear, and she loves to motivate others and share her passion of living an active lifestyle. Welcome to the show, Lori.
Hey, Howie. Thanks so much for having me on. This is so awesome. I just love your show. You guys give so many good tips. Love it.
Of course, of course. So, Happy New Year, first of all.
Same to you. Cannot even believe that. Stop it, right? Last show of the year. I can't even believe it.
I know. So tell us, how did you get started with Zyia?
So never, ever imagine myself as an entrepreneur. I mean, honestly, right? Like, it all started by a simple Facebook party, right? So many moms out there, I'm sure, have been invited to these Facebook parties, and it's super fun, right? It's like shopping with girlfriends and talking about clothes. But honestly, last summer, I had never heard of Zyia. And I was invited to a Facebook party and thought, hey, why not? I'll check out the clothes, see what the hype is about. Everyone was talking about it. Ordered 2 of their staple pieces, a bomber bra and a Havana tank. And as soon as I got it, fell in love with the clothes. Was invited to another Facebook party, bought some more clothes, fell in love, ended up having my own. And that's when my sponsor at the time kind of reached out to me, and she was like, have you ever thought about doing this yourself? It would kind of be a good fit for you. You should give it a try. And that's kind of like when the seed started in my head, like, okay, wait a second. So you're telling me that I can get paid to wear and share cute, comfy clothes, and all I have to do is get online, kind of talk to my girls, have some shopping time, some girl time, and share the hoodie that I'm wearing that day. Like, hey, I'm in, sign me up. And that's kind of how it all started.
So that's how the entrepreneurial bug got started, with some Facebook parties?
That's all it took. Can you even believe it? Right?
So, and usually when you're an entrepreneur, you see a problem and you start a business, or you have a solution to that problem. What was the problem or solution that you saw that you were able to help by starting this business?
I think one thing that attracted me to Zyia, honestly, like, the clothes are just the sprinkles on the cake. That's what we say, right? The clothes are amazing, great quality activewear, but there's so much more to Zyia that really enticed me. It's community, and our 4 pillars are community, uplift, shining a light on others and living an active lifestyle. And those are 4 things that were really important to me. So that's kind of like what really attracted me to Zyia in the first place, because those are all things that I stand for. And the company really stands for those. My team really stands for those. And who doesn't love activewear and cute, comfy clothes? And I think the problem, right, especially now, like a lot of people are kind of living like a sedentary lifestyle, right? We're online so much. We're on the computer. We're working from home. I mean, everything that we're doing is online these days, and we're sitting, right? We are sitting so much. So to find those clothes that can motivate you to kind of get up and move your body and just be active and live a healthy lifestyle, like that's one thing that I'm so happy to be a part of, and just kind of inspire and motivate and hopefully uplift others, right? Like, I don't know, I'm just a busy mom in a busy mom world. But if you think about it too, like honestly, right? Like we're all influencers. Like I never saw myself posting selfies on Facebook or Instagram. Forget it, right? But when you think about it, we're all influencers, right? I mean, you go to work, like I'm a teacher. I'm a first grade teacher. I'm sharing what I wear in the bus line, you know, I'm talking about, hey, you know, when somebody asks you, where'd you get that shirt from? Where'd you get those shoes from? You know, and you're sharing. And honestly, that's what Zyia is. It's so much fun. You get to wear and share clothes and talk about it. You know, it's so simple. It's such a simple business. It's so fun. It's clothes. I mean, come on, right, Howie? Who doesn't love cute, comfy clothes?
Totally. Absolutely. So did your, you know, I see your posts every day. Did your workouts start before Zyia, or was it after you started selling, or explain that?
So basically, yeah, you know, it was in 2015, I got some really tough news. My doctor called me. I was suffering from really, really bad headaches and migraines. I mean, it was excruciating. It was terrible. And they sent me for CAT scans, MRIs, and they ended up finding a brain tumor called a meningioma. And that was quite the wake-up call for sure, you know, when someone tells you that you have a brain tumor. And even looking back on it now, it kind of seems like unrealistic. Like, did that really happen? Did I really have a brain tumor? And in 2016, I underwent brain surgery. And fortunately, it was benign. My neurosurgeon was able to remove it, all good. But if that is not a kick in the pants to
that's some wake-up call, right?
Yeah, you know, like, wow, I need to like kind of like take charge here and live an active lifestyle and take care of my health. I want to be there for my family for as long as I can. I want to see my grandkids, you know, I want to be around. So that was really kind of like a kick in the pants for sure, to kind of like get on board with living healthy and being active, frankly. And there was another program I discovered called the Galveston Diet, and I followed that program, and that really motivated me. And I ended up losing a lot of weight. I lost 40 pounds, fell in love with beach body workouts. And honestly, now that's my time, like, is when I'm working out and being active and just kind of making self-care a priority. So that's why when Zyia came along, it was kind of such a perfect fit. You know, I was doing all that stuff already, doing workouts. I was wearing and living in activewear. So for Zyia to kind of come along, it just really seemed like a perfect fit and such a great opportunity.
It's like the universe lined itself up.
It really did, honestly, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me, healthy lifestyle is, you know, that's how I live my life. My morning workouts are non-negotiable, an hour each day. You know, I have my own routine of what I do, but without a doubt, non-negotiable.
Absolutely, right? And I think that's so important, you know, especially as an entrepreneur, you know, it's you got to put yourself first. You have to make self-care a priority, you know, because that was my problem. Was I was a busy mom. I always put it off, right? Oh, I'll work out in the afternoon when I get home from work. Yeah, right. Like, stop. That it never happens, right? And I was always that person too that was like, I'm not a morning person. I'm not waking up. And my husband would always say, you need to wake up in the morning and just get it done in the morning. And I'd be like, no way, that's not happening. My sleep is so much more important. Then I read the book Atomic Habits. And if you're an entrepreneur and you have not read this book by James Clear,
awesome book.
Is, oh my God, right? Howie, it's awesome. I loved it. And there's so many really good tips in there of just becoming 1% better every day and making it a habit. And that's what you have to do. You know, you have to just strive to be 1% better every day, make it a habit. And that's what I did. And yeah, that's my morning is I wake up, I have my coffee. If anyone follows me on Instagram, they know I love my coffee, Howie. This girl needs her coffee in the morning. Right. And that's how I end up getting ready and charged for my
some
workout.
Crazy hour, right?
Exactly. Right. 5:30 in the morning every day in Starbucks we trust. It gets me through my workout for sure. Right. But get it done. And just knowing that I kind of like put that, right, took care of myself first before setting myself up for the rest of the day. And I know I'm ready and to get anything else done that day.
Yeah, my morning routine actually starts the night before I go to sleep. I kind of write down the 2 to 3, 4 things I want to get done in the morning before anyone else in the house is up. I get up at 5 in the morning or earlier, have the coffee pre-made the night before so I don't have to worry about it. And then I just knock out those, you know, those things I want to get done and then right to the workout.
You know it, Howie, for sure. Same here. Put the workout clothes the night before, lay them out, know what you're wearing. That way when the alarm goes off at 5:30, you are good to go.
So what is an independent rep for Zyia entail day to day?
So it can mean so many different things. You know, you can say independent rep. You can call it a brand ambassador. The good thing about Zyia is it could be whatever you want it to be. And that's the thing. It's so simple. It's so fun. Like I said, it's clothes, right? And you can think of us as like a brand ambassador of wearing and sharing clothes that most of us live in. We all live in activewear, cute, comfy clothes these days. So we're kind of a brand ambassador and we wear and share clothes. It's really that simple. It cannot be any easier. But honestly, it's your business. It's your way. You can make it what you want. And that's what I really loved about this business is that I could fit it into my lifestyle. Like I said, I'm a busy mom. I have 2 teenage boys, carting everybody off to basketball, soccer, you name it. But this is a business that I can fit into those pockets of my day. I can fit it into the morning when I'm having my coffee. I can fit it in while I'm sitting in the car waiting for the boys for soccer practice. And I do have 2 teenage boys. There's a lot of testosterone in this house, Howie. So Zyia is my girl time. That is my girl time. Nice. It's like shopping with my girlfriends, right? I get to wear and share and talk clothes. And it's so simple. And I just love that, honestly, you can really make it whatever you want. Maybe you just want to sign up for the 25% discount, which is awesome. Maybe you want a little extra income. You could do that as well. Maybe you want to make it into a business. You can do that too. There's so much growth and there's so much opportunity with Zyia Active that you just kind of have to dive in and believe that you can. You have to find that belief in yourself that you can do it. And honestly, that's what I did. You know, so many other people were doing it. And I thought, you know what, like I have direct sales, like the market is so saturated. Not quite sure if that's a good fit for me. But then I stopped and thought like, hey, wait a second, you know, people are doing this. Like I can do this too. And honestly, like that's my one biggest regret was I wish I signed up sooner. because it's just been such an amazing opportunity and so much growth, which is great.
Now, being a busy person as you are, how do you have a strategy to kind of fit it all in? Like, how do you fit it all in?
That's the thing. You have to be focused, right? And have a plan for sure. That's what I love about this business too. We do what's called a power hour. Honestly, you can do this business if you set your mind to it and you focus, you can get it done in an hour. So just like I said, you know, finding those increments of time throughout your day, but having a plan and being determined, right? Don't get sucked into the whole Facebook, Instagram scroll, which is so easy for us to do these days, right? But using that time to be productive and grow your business. And so I try to take like 15 minutes in the morning, just kind of catch up on social media, do my coffee post for the day. I run a VIP Facebook group where those are kind of like my VIPs. And we talk Zyia all the time. So I'll usually post to that page in the morning. And then in the afternoon, when I get home from work or any pockets during my day, same thing. You just hop on and share what you're wearing that day. I mean, it really couldn't be any easier. Facebook parties too. Parties are kind of like a lifeline for Zyia. That's where we get to meet a lot of people. And those are super fun. You can do them in person. You can do them online. You can honestly do it however you want, which is a bonus too with this company. But honestly, that's just something that you check in kind of at the end of the day. You know, if any customers have any questions, looking for outfit recommendations, just finding those outfits that are going to help motivate them and have them feel confident in. And like I said, that's kind of my girl time. That's when I get to talk shop and talk clothes with my girls. So it doesn't even feel like work. It's fun. It's so simple.
So what do you see next for yourself in terms of like scaling this? You know, do you have plans to become, you know, take this further as an influencer? What are your plans in that sense?
So I'm kind of a newbie in the Zyia world. You know, I've only been doing this for 6 months now, but that's kind of proof enough too that can show you the amount of growth that's possible with this company. Just last month, I was in the top 10 sales producers for my squad, which mind blown, right? I can't even believe it. But it just goes to show you like what supports we have in place. And my team, they're so supportive. The good thing about this business is that you're not alone. There's always somebody there to answer a question for you. My sponsor, Jen, is amazing. She reaches out to me all the time. So supportive, so helpful. And again, you can make this business whatever you want. And, you know, you can grow a team. You can build it into a business. And I would love to do that for sure. You know, I mean, it's been such a great opportunity for me that I want to share this opportunity with others too. So if anybody out there is interested in learning more about Zyia, don't be afraid. I am here. Reach out at any time. I'm an open book. And it really is. It's such an easy, fun business. Anyone can do it. If I could do it, anyone can.
That's awesome, Lori. How can people get in touch with you?
So you can contact me through my website, LoriCalabrese.com. You can definitely contact me through social media. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Honestly, just reach out at any time. Maybe you want to do some shopping. You can hop on my website. It's myzyia.com/Lori Calabrese. We come for the clothes, but we stay for the community. That's what we say. With my sisters, that's what we call us. And we have so much fun. Let me tell you, we had so many fun things like just planned. We did like a secret Zister. It was Secret Santa, but it was Zisterized. We have a lot of fun things planned for the new year. We do Spirit Week, and you don't want to miss out. It's so super fun. So definitely find me online, reach out if you have any questions. It really is, you know, you can make it what you want. You don't have to have any sales experience either. That's the great thing. I was brand new to direct sales, but yet they made it so simple to be successful. It's based on teamwork. The team is there to kind of help you dive in right away and get you started. So the supports are there. So you're never, ever alone, which is great.
Awesome, Lori. Well, anything else that you want to add that I didn't ask?
I think too, Howie, right? Like they say, life only changes when you become more committed to your dreams than you are your comfort zone, right? So I think, right, you got to get the doubt out of your mind as an entrepreneur, right? Stop doubting yourself and just believe that you can do it, right? It's never going to be the right time. Never, right? There's always going to be an excuse like, oh, I'm too busy, or I have this going on, or whatever. You know, there's always an excuse, and chances are like it's not going to be the right time. But just believe in yourself. You got to find that belief that you can do it, right? There's so many other people out there doing it as well that you can too. So finding that belief that you can do it, you can grow, you can be successful. I think that's really, really important when it comes to being an entrepreneur, for sure.
I couldn't agree anymore. I mean, we've launched, 3 businesses in this podcast. And, when we did I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while, and I picked a date on the calendar and said, no matter what, we're starting at this date and we'll figure it out as we go. And we're still figuring it out.
Stop it, Howie. You guys are amazing. I don't even know how you do all the stuff that you do. You're amazing. You're like an inspiration to me. Forget about it. But yeah, absolutely. I know.
No, that was great advice you gave.
You just gotta do it. And there's always something to learn. There's so much more to learn. There's so much more to grow. But I think, once you dive in and you find that one thing that you're passionate for, then you'll keep learning, you'll keep growing. And those are the people who are successful, right? And just dive in and do it. Right? Absolutely. Definitely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Lori. Honored you were here. Follow Lori on Instagram and social media. You can see her workouts in time-lapse mode. That's my favorite.
They always look better in time-lapse mode, don't they, Howie? You don't want to see it in real time. It looks so much better in time-lapse, for sure.
I've been meaning to tell you that. But Happy New Year to you and your family, and best of luck, and definitely come back soon.
Definitely, Howie. Thanks so much for having me. Anytime I get to hop on and talk about Zyia, I'm there. I'm so there.
Awesome.
Thanks so much, again, Howie. Take care.
You too. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy New Year to everyone, and we'll see you in 2022.